Lyndon, it's a 4th place finish for England after defeat to the Haudenosaunee, same as 2019. How does that feel, and sort of what's your assessment of the bronze medal match as a whole?
I mean, losing never feels good, especially after all these years. It's still sour taste, but you know what? Like that's an amazing team with a bunch of amazing players out there, and I think the biggest thing is that game looked different, especially that first half. We came out, we gave them everything we had, and I think the boys will be proud of that outcome, or proud of the performance, maybe not proud of the outcome.
And you say that the first half was really good from an England point of view. What changed going into the second half? Is it just them showing their top quality?
It's a little bit of that for sure. Like you make small mistakes, they make you pay, and we made a couple in a row, and they both ended up in the back of our net, and then all of a sudden it goes from a 2-goal game to a 3-goal game to a 4- and 5-goal game, and it starts to get away from you pretty quickly. But at the end of the day, it's I'm really proud of those guys in there.
And during this tournament, you've actually become the all-time England top point scorer from a box lacrosse point of view. How proud of you are you of that achievement?
It's pretty cool. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't proud. I was just a kid in 2019 that Walt picked up off the street 3 weeks before the tournament, and all of a sudden to be the top point scorer for England is it's an incredible honor. Knowing the guys, especially some of the young ones in that room, I know it's not going to last very long, but while I hold it, I'll hold it proudly.
And just from an overall tournament point of view, how have you and the players, the coaches found the tournament as a whole? It's obviously quite tough when you're playing some of the best teams in the world.
I mean, it's where we want to be. It's hard to come out and get beat pretty handily, especially in those round robin games, and then you get to play one game against the Czechs, which is right around where we are, and we showed that our improvement from 2022. We showed that we're a step above. At least we're a step above in that game. They're a great team as well, and then you come back and you have to play two of those same teams again. And it's a tough tournament. It's tough in that stance, but you know what? We wouldn't want it any other way, because it's every 4 years we get to measure up how far we've come and how far we still need to go. But progress is progress.
And finally, just how grueling is it to play so many games in such a short space of time? It's something that you probably don't really do outside of a World Championship or a Euros.
It's yeah, it's something that you don't do very often. Yeah, I hadn't played a lot of lacrosse in the last 9 months in general, and so coming out and just having 6 games in 8 days, grueling is the right word. But you know what? Is you look after yourself, you look after each other, and you just go out to battle for those guys in the room next to you, and that gets you through. Happy to not have one tomorrow though.